Our verse today is Romans chapter 1, verse 22. Claiming to be wise, they became fools. In his usual fashion, Paul gives thanks to God for the life of the Christian community, in this case, the community in Rome. He then addresses the Gentiles concerning their salvation. Salvation makes us avoid and escape the wrath of God. Paul says, "For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men, who by their righteousness suppress the truth." Romans 1 verse 18. God has revealed himself through creation, and so the Gentiles have no excuse for not honoring God. Paul says in verse 21, "For although they knew God, they did not honor him as God or give thanks to him, but they became futile in their thinking, and their foolish hearts were darkened." The Gentiles knew God through creation, but are guilty of not honoring him and setting their hearts on futility. They practiced polytheism and idolatry. Based on this premise, Paul says, claiming to be wise, they became fools. This statement in our verse must be read with the next verse. "And exchanged the glory of the immortal God for images resembling mortal man and birds and animals and creeping things." It becomes clear that what Paul means is that the Gentiles took to idolatry instead of giving the honor and place due to the living God. They claim to be wise, but Paul says they became fools instead. The words rendered in Greek as wise and fools are at extreme opposite ends. Paul is saying that because the people have rejected God, they are exactly the opposite of what they think themselves to be. For Paul, refusal to acknowledge God reveals the foolishness in people. Therefore, in this sense, foolishness is not simply being ignorant or lack of intelligence, but a rejection of God. Read Psalm 14 verse 1, Jeremiah 10 verse 14. Idolatry takes different forms today. We often create different idols without knowing them. These include money, power, sensuality. When we pursue money, power, give ourselves to sensual acts, we are creating idols. We often think that in the pursuit of these things, we are wise. But Paul tells us today that we end up in foolishness except these things are done in God. They come from God or they are for God. Can I say I have been foolish in the vain pursuit of worldly things? Have I been in pursuit of wealth, money, power, or sensual acts? Let us ask the Lord to help us today. Lord, deliver us from the foolishness of the world. Amen. God bless you. Have a lovely day.